Comrades, time is slipping away fast. And we want to hear the boss. We want to hear the boss. We want to hear the boss. Well, comrades, I want you to put your hands together and bring the man who will lead the Kitts-Nevis Labour Party into its 5th straight victory come the next elections.
Follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow me. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Hands up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Everybody now, put one hand in the air. One hand in the air. And we go from left to right. Watch this. Left, right. Come on. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Two more time, two more time. Left, right, 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 left. Follow. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader.
I see people dressed in costume, food and drink being consumed. Young people walking up, old people jumping up. Woman with child in hand, chipping behind a costume van. I see big truck keep coming down, kicking off heavy sound. Soca is all I hear, right from the start of day. All color, creed and class, moving together, making mass. Oi, 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 something's happening, and it's so exciting.
Comrades, I love tailors. I feel like I in number 6. Number 6, you here? I want to thank the comrades of tailors and those of number 1 for you to be here tonight on this massive public meeting. A few weeks ago, you know, they said that Powell was up here with Sam and Pam and Tim. Imagine a man who has been discredited in this country was brought back by Pam on their platform in order to help discredited patches to win an election. It is almost unbelievable. A man who Pam had discarded and was beaten into the ground by Dr. Assi Martin came here trying to resurrect Pam in East Bastille in order to assist Patches Liebert. You all heard him since then? Powell and all say, fellas, we're wasting time up here. We're beating a dead dog. Asim is number 1 in number 1. And even the great Powell, as he was, has already conceded defeat of Pam here in constituency number 1. Comrades, the last time that we were here, I believe, was on a most historic occasion. You remember? And as God would have it, we are here again on the eve of a massive victory for Labour. Because the last time we were here, we came straight from the courts when our lawyers Dr. Kenny Anthony, and lawyer Anthony Astafan, Senior Counsel, told us a few hours before we came here, PM, cabinet members, going to this court is a waste of time. Go ahead and have your elections. And use the same old boundaries. Because we believe that the people of St. Kitts-Nevis will re-elect you as a government. And just as he said, just so it was. We came here when we had won 99% in the court, and then we went to the people on the 25th day of January and we won 100% from the people of St. Kitts and Nevis as they re-elected your Labour government. Tonight, we could not have been here without your own elected representative. We could not have been here without the Honorable Dr. Earl Asim Martin. Asim is a good man. And I want to say to the people of East Bastille, I have been saying it for weeks on this platform. If you have a good man, what do? You must hold on to him. But if he give you sweetness, you must hold on to him. And women of labor, when you find a good labor man, well, what you going to do? Hold on to him. And when you find a good PAM man, hold on tight, control him. Tell him how to vote. Women of labor, hold on pan your PAM man them. Tell them how to vote. Tell them don't mess with you. Labor in charge. So listen to me. I got to be in charge. Do what I say. Woman power from labor. Comrades, I want to say to you that Asim has been a tremendous good man for the Labour Party, for the people of East Bastille. And we must never ever forget that. You know why? Because we don't want you to be like hypocrites and traitors and betrayers. We don't want you to be ungrateful. Ungratefulness. You know what they call people who are ungrateful? What they call them? What they call them? What they call them? Comrades, I am glad to be here in Taylor's. And being here reminds me of a theme that I have been pushing in recent times. And it is this: Labour is not just a Labour Party. Labour is a government. Labour is a movement. A government for all of the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Labour understands its history. It remembers where we have come from. It remembers why we were formed in 1932. Labour remembers what it has achieved through struggles for the last 81 years. But Labour continues to be undeterred. Labor builds and it does not destroy. Labor expands and it does not restrict. Labor embraces. It does not push you away. It does not do that. Labor embraces. Labor includes. It does not exclude. Labor empowers. It does not disempower. That is what labor is. That is why we are a movement. And that is why we are a government for the last 18 years. After being in power, after being a party, for 81 years. Labor, after 81 years, has recently become empowered for the last 18 years.
This government good. Wait, this government nice. Good government.
And I bet you did not know. From 1952, when Labour first won its representative elections with adult suffrage here in St. Kitts-Nevis, until 1980, when it lost power, Labour was there for 28 years. We got 10 more years to catch up to that. 10 more years! And that is what is burning them, you know. They have seen the revelation of the Almighty. It's 10 more years in the wilderness. And they can't take it. They can't take it. Well, let me tell you something. They can't stop it. They can't stop you. Because Labour will transition from one leader to the next and make sure we go beyond the next 28 years.
He's dead, never dead. Labor again. Man, I got them going by the breath. Man, they breaking a sweat. Hear them. Hear them.
Hear them. A ball, they a ball. But Labour is unstoppable. Labour is Labour. We bigger than them. We mightier than them. We better than them. We stronger than them. We more successful than them. But we ain't better than them. Leave that for Sean. And little tweeny, little infant called Grant. Baby Grant. Leave it for them. Them that play bad. They not only smell bad, but they plain bad. Leave it to them. Comrades, Labour will continue to do good. Look at what you have here. Those of us who are old enough would remember what Newtown was like. Can feel all around. Labour expanded Newtown, improved the people's living condition, and created Ponds Pasture housing development. But we ain't stopped there. We said we need to improve further. We went across the big drain. And there you now have, as Asim told you, a development in Corner House, they call it. And then we went to Ponsite, a new Ponsite, Taylor's Range, Taylor's Village, and now Taylor's expansion with new brand houses. Look at us. Look at us here. Townhouses. Where could you have dreamt that you could have townhouses here in Taylor's? After all, for that alone, Dr. Martin should be re-elected. And what you are seeing here in East Bastille, going across to Bird Rock people going further into Frigate Bay. Who you think own the most big houses over in Frigate Bay? You think this is any white people? They are the children of those who worked in the cane field. It's they who had to go over there. Because Pam, in their stupidity in the 70s, when Frigate Bay was being opened up, they told their supporters, don't go and invest over there. Today, look at Frigate Bay. Labor builds. That's what we are. Builders. Builders in our country. And what we have built here in East Bastille, expanding the communities that were cane fields, that were filled with poverty. What we have done here is a miracle. But we did not just do it here. We have done it all around the island of St. Kitts. All around, my dear comrades. Because labor is about building, empowerment, improvement. And that's why we're going to be there for the next 28 years. We're going to bond them, but we're going to be there.
None of them, not one of them, none of them can do it like we.
Because we did not do like them in 1967. If Pam had succeeded in the coup attempt in 1967, the whole of East Bastille would have burned down. The whole of East Bastille would have burned down. Because Pam is about destruction, whereas labor is about building and improving our people's condition. That is why we say we are the movement of a people.
This government good. Wait, this government nice. Good government.
But comrades, it is not only in terms of community development and in terms of housing development and empowerment of our people through housing and land distribution. Look at what we have done in moving our people in the area of education. Just look at it. And all you have to do is to look at Asim himself. Asim went off to university in Cuba after knocking on the door of the Simmons administration. He would not tell you, but I will tell you, when he went to Cuba, he almost went as a citizen of Antigua and Barbuda. Simmons and his myopic administration could not see the importance of taking up scholarships offered by Cuba to the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. Stifled our young, brilliant people for years, refusing to send our young people off to Cuba for training and coming back and helping our people. Myopic, short-sighted, full of politics and nothing else. Labor looks beyond the politics. Labor looks at the humanity of our people and want to improve the human stock of the people of this country. That's what labor is about. And in 1982, our deputy prime minister held the torch of St. Kitts-Nevis in Cuba, the very first man, the pioneer of the professional relationship between Cuba and St. Kitts and Nevis. That is why I tell you, labor builds. Labor is a trend setter. Labor does pioneering work. We do it first and others must follow. That's what we are by nature.
One step ahead, on them boys' head. One step ahead, on them boys' head.
And as you just heard from Ronnie Rascal, labor is one step ahead. Comrades, when we introduced the SIDF as an option to the real estate in the citizenship by investment program, they say all manner of negative things because they have no vision. They have no vision. As I was saying today, late this afternoon in another meeting, when we took over in 1995, do you know what the citizenship program was? It was something controlled by Billy Herbert and Kennedy Simmons. When we got in office, not even one file was left as to who had been receiving citizenship of St. Kitts and Nevis. We made this program transparent, open, making sure that there was proper accountability. They're running off their mouths now. Running off their mouths now about good governance. Where was it with regard to the citizenship program in 1995? Huh? Where was it in 1995? We opened it. Even Concy was blue mother vex because she said only Billy Herbert benefited as a lawyer from the citizenship program up to 1995. And now, Concy is one of the biggest beneficiaries of that program here in St. Kitts today. And who you think run down Dubai? Run down Dubai. And in his presentation to a group of potential investors, John L. Powell and Lindsey Grant, Baby Grant, they said St. Kitts is the best place to invest right now in the whole world. That were their words in Dubai. And then come up here chatting stupidness to you as if you're stupid. Comrades, the vision of labor. That's why they can't go with us. It's our vision. And when you're better than a man, you're just better than him. In every way, you're just better than him. Why do you think the ladies will take another one? Because that one is better than him. Better than him. And you want the better one. You understand? That is why the people have chosen labor. In education, Asim is a trendsetter. Asim is a pioneer. Look at what he's doing in this country with regard to energy. No country can match us. We have the first factory in the whole Caribbean region to manufacture solar panels. We are the first. Asim is the first. I wonder what we'll do without Asim, boy. I mean, what I will do, you know? I don't know what I will do without Asim. Because Asim is a humble man. He remembers where he came from. He knows that he could not have been born in poverty, in riches like some of those. But he knows that if he holds on to labor, he will be able to move through the various barriers and reach to the very top. That is why Asim is a true labor. Comrades, look at what we've done as a result of the SIDF. They could not understand what we were doing. Today, nothing happens in this country without the SIDF. Nothing! You who are now building your houses, the SIDF is helping you. Those who now have better classrooms in your various schools, SIDF is doing that. Those who've had a reduction in the electricity, SIDF is doing that. Those, my dear comrades, who are now on the PEP, 2,300 trainees, SIDF is doing that. Comrades, that is why I said to you, labor is about the movement of our people. Movement of our people. I said to you, it was only this week that we yet again opened up opportunities for our young people in education. 30 students going off to Taiwan next week. Later, this next month, we will hear how many going off to the University of the West Indies. On the labor movement of our people. And just this week, we say we ain't stopping. We don't care how much they do and say out there, labor will not stop. And so, just this week, our Minister of Education signed yet another agreement with the University of the Virgin Islands for 25 brand new scholarships for the people of St. Kitts-Nevis children. Tell them, we say, don't mess with us. Labor will not stop doing good. We will continue to do good. Let me tell you, last week, Friday, I gave some comments pertaining to how our people must be moved from one stage to the next. I told you about going to the credit union office and saw a calendar with the caption, a little boy in a picture playing with cars. The caption was, today he is playing with cars. Tomorrow he would be our engineer, mechanical engineer. And that is true. That is true for labor. Because that's what we are doing. And I told you of my own incidents as a child. Born into poverty. Don't even know my mother who died at age 1. Tonight, I was in my office late, seeing constituents. Because that is what I like to do, solve people's problems. And a lady came in to see me about 8 o'clock tonight when you were already here. I was there trying to grapple with her problem. And she told me, PM, I was so inspired by what you said. about how children are being prepared today for tomorrow. She said, I brought to show you my little boy in grade 3 going up into grade 4 at the Bronte Welch Primary School. I brought you for you to see his report card. And she was beaming with pride. She said, PM, my little boy, all A's and B's, a few B's. I'm so proud of him. She said, I wasted my time in school. I think she had about 4 children from Stoneford. But she said, PM, I can't allow them to waste their time. I come to tell you that because you inspire me as a parent. She said, because Cutie was there, he right. She said, my little boy, he wants to be a judge. And after he understands what you are saying, he said, Mommy, I can become a judge. That's what we want our children to be saying. That's what we want our parents to be doing. Recognizing your responsibilities. Recognizing the opportunities that your Labour government is providing for you and your children. And for God's sake, I say, you must make use of them and give your children the opportunity to make use of them as well. Tonight, my heart feels good. I feel that 18 years as the leader of my country has not gone to naught, because if I would have inspired one parent and one child to be successful, I know that we have been successful as a Labour government over the last few years.
We know how we doing. Can't stop it. We know how we doing.
And tonight, I say to my young judge in the making, our young Paris, his name is a Paris. I think his name was what? I see his aunt right there. I see his aunt right there. I know for sure that this child, with the support of his parents, single household parent, and Labour, I know that they will succeed. Comrades, that is what we are all about. We don't pick out. We are a government for people, a government for the citizens of St. Kitts-Nevis, a government for the residents of those who have come from countries abroad and want to live and work and build St. Kitts-Nevis. Let us embrace them as well. When we came into office, we met 2 scholarships. In fact, 1 scholarship for the top student here in our country. We expanded it, and we had a second runner-up scholarship given to the second top best student. And then we said it is not enough for the arts and general studies. What about those who want to do their plumbing? What about those who want to do their carpentry? What about those who want to do technical vocational studies? They are people too. They must be encouraged. And we introduced a new scholarship with a runner-up for the technical vocational top student. And then we didn't leave it there. We said, what about the nurses? The nursing division. They need to be embraced as well and encouraged. And we have given them a scholarship to the top nurse graduate. in the nursing division? And what about those who are teachers? What about those in the teachers division? We also have given them a scholarship. My dear people, I was saying a moment ago, my heart feels happy. Because when you look and see what we have done over the years, we have not only produced this present leadership of our party and country, we have reached into the next generation and the one after that. On Friday, tomorrow, you will get a taste of what that new emerging leadership will be like. We will be allowing this party and this country to be taken over by youth and experience. And over the next few days and weeks, we shall unfold to you the transition that is on its way here in our party and in our country. Tonight I said to you, Asim, Dr. Earl Asim Martin must be part of the future. God bless you. Thank you very, very much for your support tonight.
I see people dressed in costume,